why should you own HEX in a bear market? Like, what are the advantages? Like the more, like few off the top, like more T-shares for your money, the lower price, airdrops from PulseChain, people rewarding HEX stakers like communists, stuff like that. A lot of people seem to think HEX should be rewarded. But like, why would you, if you came up to somebody in the grocery store when you do an outrage marketing video, and they're like, "Well, it's a bear market. Why should I buy now?" And you're talking about HEX. Like, why would they? Why should they do stuff like that?
Well, look, guys. I mean, you got two reasons right there. You got random airdrops. You got Pulse Doge, communists. I mean, these things just fell out of the sky. And yeah, I did dump all my Pulse Doge, but made me a couple grand for free. And I'm pretty happy about that. I bought some more HEX with it. Sold some for US dollars. It's everything. Life is good. Communist hasn't really done much so far, but I've got a lot of referral bonuses, and maybe one day it'll pump and it'll be great. They might actually end up adding burning into communist as well. So burning some tokens might be a way to add a little price action in there. On top of that, I think the yield should be a good enough reason, right? The yield on its own should be a good enough reason to offset some of the losses. If you're a long-term staker and you're making 30, 40% APY like I am, I've significantly offset the losses from this bear market. I mean, granted, it's like the difference of like an 85% dip versus a 90% dip. But, when you look at that on the chart, it's very, very significant. An 85% dip versus 90 is actually a huge difference in terms of the price, so that the relative monetary amount that I have has been saved by the APY. The paper dollar value of my HEX holdings has been saved on paper because the yield offsets the dip. So that's like the most obvious way to stake. That's what was originally meant when we said, HEX designed to overperform in a bear market. Now, everything dips in a bear market, but HEX can pay you yield. Nothing else can. Well, I guess some coins can, but the yield's not very attractive and it's not as good, right?
And we got some other products and within derivatives of HEX, it can do pretty good on the yield side. But yeah,
outside the ecosystem, man.